Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome to No Quit Fit remote workout number 20. I cannot believe that I'm saying that. I never would have thought in a million years that we would have missed 20 classes with all of you, but the reality is we have. But the good news is I think that light is finally starting to show, where hopefully soon we will all be back together again. Wednesday's workload, I know that was a tough one. I know it was hard. I did it myself. It was pretty brutal. So we're gonna lighten up the load today, mostly body weight. We do have a capstone for you today. Also, there's a kids workout, so make sure that you stay all the way to the end. So we'll be going through 3 boards today. So your first workout is gonna be playing with Legos. It is a 30-minute AMRAP where you have 4 movements. You are gonna start at 2 reps of each of the 4, and then every round, as you keep going through for that full 30 minutes, you're gonna add 2 reps onto that. So I got it only down to 6, and then I just say etc, etc, but keep going. So after that 6, you'll go to 8 to 10. We're curious to see how far you guys can get in this AMRAP, in this type of format, in that 30 minutes. So your movements, your 4 movements are gonna be mountain climber push-ups, squat jumps, push presses. So that's gonna be the only thing that you will utilize for a weighted implement today, is something for those presses, and then bottoms up. Also make sure that you have water with, and you have a watch, because you're gonna need a timer today. So let's go through these movements real quick. Starting with those mountain climber push-ups, you start in that front lean and rest position, hands or feet, knees coming forward, executing that push-up, and executing that push-up. You can keep changing it up if you start to get tired, and if you notice that your shoulders are starting to tire and fatigue, change it up so each leg goes to the outside. Squat jumps, chest is up and proud, make sure those fingers are contacting that ground, a nice quick jump at the top. From there, into that weighted implement for push presses. So it's gonna start in that high rack loaded position. We are releasing those knees, really driving those feet into the ground, up into a good full press. As it's coming out, release those knees so you can transfer that energy right back into that press. Final movement, bottoms up. So hands underneath the butt, legs fully extended, pulling those knees towards your chest. When you feel your butt coming off, we're just gonna fire those feet straight up into the air. So that is that. 30 minutes, get as many rounds as you can. Your capstone today, you'll notice a little trend between the 2 workouts, is it's time to grow up. This is gonna be an EMOM until you reach failure. Once you reach failure, the workout's done. So failure being you can no longer complete that sequence in that 1-minute time cap, okay? So you only have 2 movements, sit-throughs and half burpees. Your sit-throughs are always gonna be 7. The half burpees are gonna start at 1, and then every minute you're gonna add 1 more onto it. So by that 4th minute, you're already up to those 4 half burpees. All right, sit-throughs. Feet a little further apart. You're touching that ground behind you, all the way up to your shoes, touching the ground. For half burpees, starting in that full standing position, down, make sure we got that good lockout so that back isn't sagging. Right back to your feet, full standing, no jump at the top. Again, you're gonna go to failure. If you get to that minute, and even if you don't think you can complete it, really push, 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 push. As hard as you can, as close as you can, and set that mental precedent for the next time we do this, okay? Into the kids workout. Are you a superhero? I have some top secret information. I got it from Stan Lee's estate itself. This is a test that they use to determine if a kid could be a superhero, okay? It's only 10 minutes long. You have 10 movements, You have to work for 45 seconds straight, and then you get a 15-second break before going into the next movement. If you are able to complete all 10 of these for that full 45 seconds, there's a good chance you're a superhero, okay? So we're gonna bring in a superhero that we have living right here at our house to demo some of these movements. I can't reveal her identity, but some of you may know who she is. So we're gonna start here at the top with mountain climbers. So all the way down, front lean and rest. Again, those 2 feet coming up, change it up however you want it. Make sure you're working all sides. From there into push-ups. So get decent depth. Don't feel that you have to go all the way down. That was perfect, just like that. Squats, really try to maximize that depth. Try to get those quads parallel. Hard to see through her cape, but that is perfect, perfect depth. From there, flutter kicks. So you're gonna lay down, hands underneath your butt. Those legs are straight, heels never touching the ground. Our head is up and elevated slightly off the ground. We are kicking the entire time. From there, we're gonna go right into burpees. So starting with a quick little jump, down, chest all the way to the ground, knees pulled up to those elbows, another quick jump right at the top, okay? From there, we're gonna go into plank. Again, we're down on those forearms. Good rigidity, butts down nice and low. Good straight line all the way across. Try to maintain your breathing as you are in that position. From there, a movement that I just demoed for the big kids. Squat jumps. So your chest is up and proud, fingers making contact with that ground. A nice little jump that you would start if you were able to fly, okay? From there, we're gonna go into running butt kickers. So really try to get those heels all the way up to the base of those glutes, nice and high. Again, working that full 45 seconds. Your 9th movement, high knees. Again, running, try to really drive those knees up, nice and high. High, high, high that whole time, good. And then your last one, kind of a break off those last 2. We're going into a good deep squat hold, just how she had it there. Try to keep those elbows off your legs, hands out in front of you nice and straight, and you are just gonna hold it in that position for that full 45 seconds. If you are able to complete all of that, you are definitely gonna be a future superhero. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. We miss you terribly, and we know we are gonna see you soon. Bye.